I will remember you.
Miles.
Will you remember me? Pass me by. Weep not for the memories.
Ladies
That's
and
how that
gentlemen,
song goes.
Yeah, that's the perfect cold open. You wanted to do a cold open. We're
Okay.
here.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. Presented by fairwaymeatmarket.com. It's all about the meat.
The meat.
We got a great show ahead of you. We got some stuff that I want to get done in 2021. Bailey from the Hot Dish Podcast, we had her on for a top 3. And finish it off with a little Dude Dad diss track at the end.
We're becoming a rap podcast.
We're almost a rap podcast. Before we get into all that, guys, I want to talk to you about fairwaymeatmarket.com. It's all about the meat. They have all of the best cuts that you can find, especially that you can find on an online meat market. It is super slick. Go to their website, pick out a meat package, have it delivered straight to your door, thaw it out, and throw it on the old, if you're a big Traeger guy, throw it on the Traeger. Otherwise, a grill. If you got their bacon, throw it in the frying pan. So good. So delicious. I have obviously had it for myself. I have been gifting them as packages as well to friends and family. The reviews come back absolutely stunning. They cannot believe that how good the meat is. It's so tough to find good meat at a supermarket. You don't need to anymore. Just have it delivered to your door from Fairway Meat Market.
And the guessing game is taken out of it. You're at the supermarket, you're looking at the meat like, I don't know, it looks good.
Yeah.
There's zero guessing.
They're making sure it's good for you. So all you got to do is go to fairwaymeatmarket.com. We actually have a You Betcha package on there. Go locate the You Betcha package. Use promo code You Betcha. That's YOUBETCHA. All one word. At checkout, you get like $100 off, free shipping. Great deal. An absolutely great deal for all the meat that you get. We're talking ribeyes, filet mignons, bacon, steaks, side dish, the whole shebang. So head to fairwaymeatmarket.com. Get yourself a meat package. Use promo code You Betcha. One word, and pretty soon you'll have that meat at your door. So, Tyler,
shaking it up
a little bit, trying out a new format here. 2021. Everyone expected 2021 to be this big change. I put out a TikTok that's basically like, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, this is our year. It's gonna be so much different." It's the same shit, different year.
Every single year.
We still got COVID going on. We still have all the same problems that we had before, just a different number on the calendar. So everyone relax. But January, there's always new goals, new resolutions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lakin kindly gave us some new resolutions. I've been really trying to think before I spaz.
I wore khaki pants twice.
He wore khaki pants twice. We're already trying to improve. But I got some stuff for myself here, Tyler, that I would like to just run and pitch to you here.
Okay.
Are
these resolutions? Are they goals?
They're kind of a little bit of that, kind of almost like a checklist as well for me this year.
Okay.
And so let me get a sip of my holiday coffee here. God, that's fucking good. All right. I'll just hit it with you. We dive into it.
Okay.
First something I got to get done this year. I got to fire someone. And the only reason why I want to get that done is it's getting a little too comfortable here in the office, and I got to spice it up and make sure that everyone knows that you still could get fired around here. There's too much buddy going on.
It's a little suspicious that no one is sitting next to you right now, and that's the first resolution.
No, Ryan's not fired. Ryan's got a lot going on. We decided to switch it up, try out some new stuff, and kind of get some rotating chair stuff. So Ryan's still here. He actually will be on the next. He's later in this episode.
He'll be here.
And He's in the next episode anyway. So
Yeah.
we're just trying different stuff. But yeah, I got to fire someone. It's just
Okay.
we need to just sacrifice someone for the greater good.
So is this firing? Is it going to be someone does something little to earn the firing, or are you just going to fire someone cold turkey?
I don't know. This is a pretty new idea that I've dreamt up. It's a new idea, and they I might have to do it publicly, like maybe even fire someone like on stream or fire someone like on Instagram story or something like that, just so that not only do you guys know that you guys aren't safe, but the whole world knows that it's really a cutthroat business here.
You're not messing around.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I propose something?
Yeah. You want to propose who we should fire? Go ahead, Tyler.
I think we should open up the applications again and hire someone just to fire them.
Yes. So if someone wants to be the sacrificial lamb, which I'm okay with, we might have to.
It doesn't matter if they're okay with it.
We'll just make up a job title, you guys can
manager.
be the office. You can be the coordinating office director of sales in the merchandise. That can be your title.
Hyper specific.
And you're just going to get fired within 2 weeks.
Yeah, we got to keep them around, give them a false sense of hope.
Yes.
Let everyone bond with them a little bit so it hurts a little more.
Yep. Absolutely. Tell everyone that this guy's the future of the company, and then just pull the rug out from underneath them. So that I want to get done in 2021. This next one, it's kind of a new spin off of losing weight. I want to get really cut. I want to look like a V instead of an A. But I don't really want to change any of my lifestyle.
Oh,
so I don't know how I'm going to get that done, but I'll try and figure that out.
There are probably some things on this thing called the dark web that you could take that would probably help you with that.
All right. I'll write that down. Dark web, get cut, and not change lifestyle. Okay. Next one. As a songwriter in Nashville, everyone knows that. I probably at some point need to learn how to play an instrument / sing.
I thought you know how to play the guitar.
Well, I can play 3 chords. I don't know if that really counts. I think a monkey could do that.
You could just put on, label all your concerts as acoustic.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, wow, this is artsy.
And you just strum once and sing the whole line, and then you switch, and then you strum another one. You don't actually even have to strum a guitar, just one at a time.
You're like that shitty guy around the campfire.
Yes. Wonderwall, baby.
Yep.
So probably got to get that done if I'm a songwriter. Next one, pretty straightforward. I would like to make us twice as much money as I did last year. So don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll figure it out. I don't know. I feel like that's partly your guys' job too. So,
well, one of the hires you only have to pay for 2 weeks. So
yeah, that should be good.
That helps.
There's 2 ways to make money, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Either you make more money by more sales, or you cut down on your expenses. So trimming the fat around here, maybe firing some people might help us make more money.
I'm just going to hide behind this mic.
Yep. There you go. This one. Okay. So I'm moving into a new house here coming up in February. I want to spend an entire Friday evening, all Saturday, all Sunday, just on yard work this summer. I want that for me.
You channel your inner Ryan.
I want to channel my inner Ryan. I want to channel my inner dad, lace up the New Balances. And I just want a whole weekend where all I do is work on the yard.
So you've got the mower. What's your go-to? Are you going to be a brand guy? Or are you going to sample them all? Or are you going to commit right away?
I have no idea. No idea. That's the beauty of this thing it's an open book. I am going to, I'll try anything once type of thing with the yard once I get it rolling.
Big edging guy.
Oh God. I've talked about this with you, haven't I?
Uh-huh.
Guys, I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast or not, but if you have a lawn and you are not regularly edging that lawn, you're literally missing some big opportunities to make your lawn look a little bit better. So it's girls will put fake eyelashes on, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, your eyelashes look so voluptuous, right? This is the equivalent to putting fake eyelashes on and making your eyes look voluptuous.
Makeup for your lawn.
It's basically makeup for your lawn, just to make sure that baby's got a clean edge on it, and it's money.
So
You go to any resort, you go to any place that's like got a great lawn, it's edged. It doesn't have those like the grass growing over the sidewalk or the driveway. It's just clean cut lines.
every 6 feet, there's a dandelion growing halfway onto your driveway.
Yeah, on the non-kept lawn, right?
Yep,
Yes.
I would like to see you experiment with like a chipping green in the backyard.
Ooh, maybe I could put in
Just one circle a little bit shorter with a fringe around it.
well, you got to actually have special seed for that.
Well, it doesn't have to be like professional quality.
Well, then it'll just look dead.
Spray paint it.
All right.
Bring a blade of grass to
No, I can
wherever,
spend a whole weekend.
match
I can
it.
spend that whole weekend putting in a little putting green. We had a putting green going up because my dad was a big golfer.
Mhm.
My grandpa was he basically invented this golf course in North Dakota.
he designed it.
He
right?
designed it, and then he was keeping it up all these years. And so basically,
It's in the blood.
yeah. So maybe I got to get that going.
Why didn't we pitch this as a hobby?
I like greenskeeping in my own backyard.
Not just lawn care, but actual greenskeeping.
Maybe that's the one. The next thing I got, this is probably the last one I got. I need to start doing more adult things. I'm still fairly living like not an adult.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I maybe need to start like setting up lunch meetings with people. You know, like, hey, why don't we just talk about this over lunch? I'll buy, you know, and then actually go to a restaurant. You need to start doing that more. Waking up earlier every day,
Yeah.
maybe even at a consistent time. You know, I don't need to go crazy. I don't need to go 5 a.m. but maybe like 7 a.m. would be a good place to start.
I mean, that's when most of America wakes up.
Yeah. So maybe 7 a.m. is a good thing to shoot for. This one I'm not crazy about, but I wonder what it would be like to get off at work at 5. So
No, that's not happening.
that's not happening.
Not a chance.
Of all of these things, that's the pipe dream right there.
It is more realistic for you to get cut without working out than it is for you to go home at 5.
Yes. Well, that's probably true. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hit up the dark web after this. What do you think? I think those are all manageable. I think get all those done.
There are some that are more realistic than others.
What do you mean?
It's like you're not gonna go home at 5.
Yep. Okay,
No
that's
chance
the
of that.
one we're throwing out.
I don't see you getting up at 7, maybe 8.
No, I maybe could do it.
Okay. All right. Also, the making twice as much money, I don't think that's unrealistic.
Well,
We can kick that one right in the nuts.
I better kick you guys in the nuts to get this thing going.
yeah,
That one, the fire someone kind of leads into that, you know.
Mhm.
The firing someone to get you guys on a sharper edge will help us make more money. So
And then moving to the lawn, easy. You've got me and Ryan in your corner.
yeah,
To get you
I
started.
actually haven't figured out, like, Tyler, you're a much more relatable lawn guy,
Mhm.
where it's like, I care what my lawn looks like, but don't really care that much.
If I miss a week, I'm not going to
Where
cry.
Ryan's very intense as he is on everything.
Mhm.
So it's kind of one of those things where it's, do I really want to get advice from Ryan? Because his advice is only going to work if you're very intense about your lawn. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. We're gonna maybe unwrap that as we go. Could be a good future segment though. Lawn updates
yeah.
for all three of us.
Just a quick little check-in.
Yep.
Because right now at my lease, I don't give a shit about my lawn.
Yeah, and maybe be like, hey, dandelions popping up everywhere. What do I do?
In 4 months, they're not those dandelions aren't my problem.
Yeah. So
Good dynamic.
yes. So maybe we'll do that on here. Do you maybe have one or two things you want to get done in 2021, Tyler?
Me?
Along those lines?
Yeah, I also want to.
You would like to not get fired?
Yes, that is one. I would also like to fire someone.
Oh, okay.
I want to go on a little bit of a power trip in 2021.
Who do you got your eyes on?
There's a couple, and there's not many of us here, so that's like half.
So basically, Jake and
Jake. Jake and Jake.
Okay, so we'll let him know that he's on the chopping block.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to go on a little bit of a power trip, you know?
Yeah.
Abuse power a little bit. First, I want to get some power, and then I want to abuse it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We can get that done.
Perfect. This is all.
I'm all for abuse of power.
2021 is looking great. I want to get into a new house. That's like an actual realistic one.
Okay.
2021, I want to get into my own house.
Well, I mean, what do you mean actual realistic? All mine are pretty realistic.
You're right. You're right. Mine, maybe less realistic than yours.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to get married. I want that to go off without a hitch. I don't want to make any decisions in the wedding process. I want to get married and not know what everything's going to look like. I just want to show
be
up.
as surprised as I am when I show up.
Yes. I want to have the same amount of knowledge as you showing up to my own wedding.
That's where we differ, Tyler. Someday at my wedding, I will need to know what's going on.
Yeah, you like to, like, when it comes to your house, you want to know what's going on. You need to know what the lawn is going to look like.
I like to design it as well. I designed the house, so yeah. All right. I think that's a pretty good list. You want to build a house, you want to get married, you want to whatever.
And I want to abuse power.
Oh, that's the number one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's maybe try and both abuse power together in 2021.
All right. I like this.
You watched Succession on HBO?
I've watched one episode.
You got to watch it all. There's like basically a moment when it's like, this is how bad the culture is at this company that they're using humans as furniture. So there's there's like an intern on his hands and knees, and he's like, Papa squat, we got the human coffee table, and they just like have their feet up on this guy's back as he's there. That's what you're talking about, right? That's the type of abuse of power we're talking. Yeah. Let's maybe use Jake as a human footstool.
I want my coffee table to not only make me and bring me my coffee, I want it to hold my coffee at all times. It's just have him standing behind me, and I could just turn and hand it to him instead of setting it on my desk.
Yep. Perfect. That's a great way to start 2021, I think. Abuse of power, getting cut without changing anything you're doing, and let's fire someone's ass.
Let's do it. That's the first abuse of power.
All right, let's take our first break here, and then we are gonna head into our segment with Bailey, doing the top 3 best things about a hangover. Right after this. Before we get to our segment with Bailey, I gotta talk to you guys about holiday gas stations. This is where you need to be going if you're getting some coffee in the morning. I mean, like I've had them all. I've had coffee everywhere. Holiday is right up there with some of the elite premium coffees, but not for that elite premium price. Great price coffee. But not only that, you can get a tank of gas, you can get a car wash, you can get all sorts of snacks, all of that stuff you can get in one stop, and that's why I love holiday gas stations. You walk in there, you just feel good, and who doesn't like to start off their day, start off their road trip with feeling good? I mean, that's what we're all want in life, and so my favorite is the 100% Colombian coffee. Is that your favorite as well, Tyler?
Yes, I'm a 1 shot of creamer guy.
Oh, 1 shot of creamer. I like it. I like my coffee straight up. And what I love is their machines that they have that ground the
right in front of you.
Grind the beans right in front of you, so you know you're getting the freshest stuff possible. So there's another reason to go to Holiday gas station, guys. Locate your nearest Holiday gas stations. Hit them up. Get some coffee and just enjoy life.
If I may, I would like to institute a holiday hidden gem of the month.
Oh, what is it?
I eat breakfast there quite a bit.
Okay.
They have this sausage, egg, and cheese wrapped in a tortilla and fried.
Is it like the what's it called?
I don't know, but it's delicious.
Whatever he just said, yep. I don't know. We don't know what it's called off the top of our head, but get your breakfast there too. Not only get cup of Joe and a little tortilla breakfast.
Tortilla breakfast sandwich.
There we go.
Yep.
So head there and get yourself some good stuff from Holiday. All right, guys. We have on the podcast right here, right now, Bailey, a.k.a. one of the Hot Dish gals. She is on the podcast in our network called the Hot Dish Podcast. What's going on?
Not a lot. Just spent the last 3 hours of day at the DMV.
The DMV,
which was absolutely miserable, and I think I sat in silence the whole time. And
we should have done the top 3 best things about the DMV.
Shit.
That's what we should have done.
Well, we can pivot. We'll tease that for next time Bailey's on.
I'll keep all the good things that happened today in the back of my head for that moment.
I imagine there was a ton of good things that happened at the DMV.
Yeah, the best part is that everyone there is just so nice to me every day.
And you can bring your phones in.
Yep. They don't care if you're on them at all.
Yeah.
That's such trash.
Wait, what?
You can't bring your phone into the DMV.
Anymore?
No.
It says no being on the phone, like calling, but I think they realize if you're going to sit there for 3 hours, like you're going to be on your phone.
I've always been too scared because of the sign. It's like, I'm not bringing it out at all.
Such a rule follower.
They moved it now, though. It's like in such a big room in the mall.
Really?
You can sit. All these chairs are spaced apart. No one
Take a nap,
no one looked at me.
lay down.
My neck was cramping up.
So, Bailey, I got to comment on this, and this is why I was laughing earlier. You look like you belong in an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Or I was thinking The Matrix.
Is
or
it my
The
jacket?
Matrix, because you're wearing a duster right now.
This is a duster.
It kind of looks
A
like
duster
one.
goes down to like your knees.
I know,
ankles.
but it's got duster vibes.
This is a blazer.
You look like you're Mac on Always Sunny in Philadelphia with that jacket on. So
See, but I think I wear it better than him.
I told her, I said I wore all black today because I knew she'd be on here and she'd be wearing black.
Look at this.
Yeah, there it is.
That looks nothing like what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sherlock Holmes trench coat.
You look like a combination of Mac from Always Sunny, Sherlock Holmes, and The Matrix, Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. You can associate me with Keanu Reeves. He's badass.
This jacket.
Yeah, when he's on the ice.
Isn't that a leather jacket? Oh no, that's bad.
That's you right now.
No, it's not, you guys. This goes down to like my.
So no, I mean it's a great look. The duster is a great look. I'm glad you wore your duster here today. This next segment, is actually going to be me tomorrow. It is the top 3 best things about being hungover. I fully plan to be hungover tomorrow. I am going to be drinking tonight.
Where are you going?
Heavily?
Just another day.
Another day, another
Just
dollar,
another day, another day, another beer.
Just alone.
that.
He's just gonna be alone.
Yeah.
Just
drinking.
sad at home.
Yep. So basically, everyone complains about being hungover. Everyone thinks it's the worst. Let's look at what the best are.
If we're anything, we're a positive podcast.
We love to shed light on negative situations and just always find the positive. And I think you've gathered that about us.
That's what I was gonna say. You guys are always just pulling me up when I'm down.
Yeah.
Which is like
just like how much we love that duster you're wearing.
Yeah, exactly. You guys just complimented me. You compared me to famous actors, Keanu Reeves. Thank you.
When you come in here, do you know that we're gonna razz you for your duster?
No, normally you guys are razzing me for my Doc Martens. So
What'd you go
we
with
moved
today?
on.
same ones.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll wear a
Mix
new
it
pair.
up.
I'll wear my other pair next time.
Okay.
I've only seen her wear those. I've never seen her wear a different pair of shoes. You've literally worn those every time I've seen you.
They're so easy to just slip on.
We can get you some more shoes.
Yeah, add that to my list of things that I need.
You have a list.
Her list of demands.
Yeah. All right.
My list of demands.
We'll put that on the list of demands.
New pair of Ducks for Bailey.
No, different pair.
Yep. Can't be
Nothing, not
Docs.
Docs.
Oh,
Has to
Crocs.
be dude shoes.
Yes.
Crocs.
Go from Docs to Crocs.
Because then
That's a
we can
documentary.
really match.
It's a great title.
What?
I want the
That's going to be a
fur-lined
30 for
ones.
30 at some point.
Docs to Crocs. How we took
From Docs to
how we
Crocs.
took Bailey and morphed her into a true You Betcha
A
employee.
true fashion icon.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this. Bailey, you said you want to go first so no one steals your stuff. We go one at a
Yes.
time and we snake around the room. So
Oh, you've got a list too?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So top 3 best things about being hungover. What's your number 3? Not your best. Not number 1. Start on the bottom.
Start in the bottom. I didn't really put them in an order, but all right. I'll start with my more lame one, I guess. Using it as an excuse to do nothing even remotely productive for the day.
Yes. I had something similar, as imagine Tyler did too.
I do.
I didn't word it like that. Yeah. I mean, this is literally a built-in excuse, even at work. Like, you know that your coworkers have also been hungover. So if you can say that, they're not going to expect that much from you. You know what I mean? Like if you show up and you're like, oh, I just stayed up late last night. They're like, I don't care. Do your work. But if you're like, oh, I got so hungover last night.
I got so hungover last night.
I'm so hungover now.
You must
I got
be hungover if you're saying it like that, man.
Damn it. And then you're like, they're like, oh yeah, take your time. Do you need any coffee? Are you doing okay? They like kind of view that as an excuse, but all other excuses aren't valid to do your job, right?
You know what?
No one does that for me.
You work from home, don't you?
Yeah, now I do. But like before when I was hungover, no one did that for me. They're just like, go do something, get to work.
I know we're talking about good parts about being hungover, but you know what's one of the worst? When you're hungover at work and your coworkers come up to you like, how you feeling now? I hate that shit so
Like, just
much.
leave me alone. I don't even want to hear your voice today.
You need water? Like, I can take care of myself. This was my choice.
You're like, I'm a dad. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Knew that'd get worked into this somehow.
I didn't do it.
Congrats on the sucks,
Thank
Tyler.
you. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's a good one. I think that's a really safe one, Bailey.
Well, you said to start with my kind of lamer one.
Tyler, let's go. What do you got?
My number 3 is junk food is 1,000% justified in every way, shape, or form.
I'm glad that you went there because I have an addition to that later on here.
Okay.
But
Is it normally not justified?
no.
Like if you're during the week and you're on a diet or whatever, you can break your diet hungover and not feel an ounce of like you can't feel bad.
there's
No one can
zero
judge
guilt.
Yeah.
Especially if you threw up the night before. You're like, I need
Yes.
whatever I can get in me here.
I just need to get calories and fluids in me. I can drink and eat whatever I want because my body needs it actually.
It's science that grease soaks up the alcohol.
Yeah.
Not science.
Yes.
Oh,
no, that's science. There's actually science behind that.
Really?
It almost makes me feel worse.
What does?
Greasy food.
Oh, you are.
I don't want to eat anything
Hey,
healthy.
Serial killer traits.
Yeah.
No. If I'm
Yep.
gonna eat something, it's gonna be greasy. But like, I almost don't feel better when I eat. Sometimes I'm like, now I feel a
Oh,
little
I
bit.
couldn't disagree more.
It depends on the time.
I don't know what that is.
I'm a big cereal hungover guy.
Okay.
That's
you want to
a
know what
serial
will
killer
revive
thing.
me from the depths of a hangover? Is some sort of shake, like ice cream shake.
No, okay, so not like a protein health shake.
No,
You mean
like
I want like
a
malt
shitload
or
of sugar and stuff. I think it's the sugar probably that gives me a sugar rush.
Dopamine.
But whatever it is, it just I'm back at it.
Have you tried those liquid IVs?
I haven't, but I'm very curious about them.
I want to try one tomorrow morning.
Okay. I don't know where
I don't know where to buy one,
Yeah.
but you'll find one. Maybe the grocery store. I think.
I don't know.
There'll be some.
They sound good. They look good. So
yeah.
I think they taste really bad, actually.
really.
Yeah.
Well,
so good
now
luck.
they can't be our sponsor, Bailey. Thanks.
No, I'm sure they taste good.
She's still working on the whole not trying to alienate certain sponsors.
Okay, Mr. doesn't like Hidden Valley Ranch.
I know. I learned very quickly on that,
I'm gonna plug Hidden Valley Ranch later because that Buffalo Hidden Valley Ranch. Have you had that?
we're gonna bleep all of that out. Tyler, I
God.
couldn't agree more. All right, my number 3. My number 3 is the best thing ever. Is now tell me if this is a word or not. Dungifying your house or apartment. Dungifying, like it's a dungeon in there.
Like
But
You
every
draw all
light.
the shades. You have no lights on. It's only the TV. You maybe got like blankets or whatever around you, and you feel like you're in a dungeon. That's the best. And you watch a show like the entire day.
Your roommates hear a random groan.
You're like, oh my god, I didn't think anyone was here.
He's alive in there though. That's good. It's always a good sign.
Dungifying your. Do you guys do that?
Definitely, it has to be
that
pitch black.
You spend hangovers in the basement, not in
Yes.
the living room.
In the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of the word dungifying?
No, we can add it to the dictionary.
All right.
I kind of like it. I feel like we could use it in like a lot of different scenarios too.
Whoa. Okay. Like what?
Your mind automatically went somewhere gross.
No, I just said whoa. What?
I don't know. Like just I'm gonna dungify this room later. You're like, I don't know.
For
That
what?
still didn't sound right.
For what?
Tyler, you want to bleep that part out too?
No, we could probably leave it.
What's your number 2?
Okay. Anyways, my number 2, sleeping all day and ignoring texts from everyone, and the next day or whatever later on you feel like responding, just blaming it on your painful hangover so they feel bad for you.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do that, but I kind of just don't respond to text messages normally, so that I don't really have. But I imagine that that's sweet.
It's a good excuse though. Just say, sorry, I was hungover for 3 days. What's up?
Yeah, It's also one of those things too, where if someone's like, I was hungover, I couldn't respond to your text. It's like, well, if you were hungover, I know you weren't doing anything other than sitting on your phone. So it seems a little weird.
I know, right? So it's almost even worse. But they're like, oh, it was so bad. I couldn't.
But
even
they're
look at
also
the
not
screen.
they can't get mad at you because they're like, oh, you were hungover.
Yeah.
Kind of protects you from anything.
Pity me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not answer text messages when you're hungover, Tyler?
I'm slow to reply, and it depends on the texter. So if somebody important's texting me, then maybe. But if it's random, it's gonna. I'm not gonna
have like an avid texting conversation.
Yeah,
like
no chance.
I just want to sleep off the day.
Mm-hmm.
At that
Yeah,
point.
I feel that. Tyler, what's you got? What else you got?
Somewhere along the line, you touched on it, but no nap hits harder than a hangover nap. So just naps in general.
So I don't
three.
actually really nap when I'm hungover.
Why?
Because this is what happens. If I drink on a Saturday and I got all Sunday, I just sleep in for as long as I can. Wake up at noon maybe. And then it's like, if I take a nap, I'm going to be up all night again the next night. So then it's like, well, then I'm screwed on Monday. So it's like, I just have to fight through and not nap in the afternoon and just go to bed earlier.
Okay.
But sleep in. So like you may wake up at 8.
Yeah.
You take a 4-hour nap later. I just take that 4-hour nap right away in the morning.
See, when I'm really hungover though, I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. and I'm gonna feel like such garbage that I'm like, oh, do I lay on the bathroom floor or do I lay in my bed? And then I'll fall back asleep. And then when I wake up after that nap, that's when I'm feeling good again.
Yeah.
I still sleep that night though. Like I still feel like exhausted. So I don't know.
Body's literally trying to save your life.
Yeah, literally.
It's working all day.
Well, and it's like, for me, it's if I don't sleep in, then I'm screwed.
You're toast.
Yeah, I'll come down later.
So what do you do? Like if you're at the lake with your family, you get hammered on Friday night. Saturday morning, mom wakes you up early for some family. What if you had to get up early? Are you going to nap that day or are you just going to ride it?
That day? Am I drinking again that day? Is another big question.
No.
Then I'm not. Then I'm taking a nap.
Do you think drinking that when you're hungover helps your hangover? Because that has never worked for me.
No, hair of the dog.
I mean,
yeah, that doesn't work for me.
Interesting.
It makes me feel worse.
It does for the first couple beers.
If I am gonna drink when I'm hungover, it's like I'm actually drinking again that day. So it's like then you're just drunk again. It's not, you don't know you're hungover.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to power.
You can't just have a casual beer. You got to get drunk again.
Like at We Fest, like the next day, you got to drink like 4 or 5 really fast. Or if you sip on those, you're just gonna get sick.
Oh, We Fest.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree or disagree that it's way easier to get drunk the next morning if you start drinking again? Because you already have alcohol in your system from the night before.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like kind of like a little
little extra push to get you drunk again.
You're saving money.
Yeah, it's a cool thing about being
called alcoholism, but that's fine.
When they invented humans, they didn't really realize, I think, that was going to be a positive, but it is. Like, there's no way when they created humans, they're like, oh, well, I'm going to make it so that they can't do alcohol too fast so they're drunk longer. And it's like, haha, that's
gotcha.
Great, because then I can get drunk in the morning way easier now.
Top 3 things about being human.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Number 3, we can drink 2 days in a row.
2+.
For way cheaper than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that one.
What's your 2?
My 2 is, so I like it and I don't like this, but it is kind of fun once in a while. Like, bragging about how hungover you are. Like, it's fun to be like, okay, yeah, guys, wow. Like,
I hate that guy.
I got so messed up last night.
You hate that guy, but you kind of like to do it to other people. Like, not like I got so drunk last night. It's like kind of like bragging about the fact that you're at work, but you're like, ugh, it feels like someone's taking 1,000 knives and stabbing them into my skull and then twisting that, like whatever, and bragging about how bad it feels. But I'm still here, like type of thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm fighting through this hangover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that better than the guy that's complaining the whole time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know what you're saying.
Like, hey, I'm a star employee because I showed up today.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you know how hungover I am, like, so you feel extra.
Like, it's kind of like, hey, guys, feels like someone's stabbing me in the skull with 1,000 knives. I'm doing fine and working, but I'm going to kill myself.
Miles is a big knife guy.
Yeah.
Just like plays them in his hands while he's talking.
He's got a pocket knife in his pocket right now.
I do.
Honestly, probably, or that bigger one he was holding on Zoom.
100% does.
Why? What do you need that for?
Dude, guys carry around pocket knives. That's not weird.
Tyler goes.
Hit
Yeah,
or miss.
I don't think Tyler
Hit or miss.
holds a pocket knife
50-50.
around with him.
I don't.
Yeah, but because he's wearing sweatpants. You
Are you
can't carry
thinking
a
you're gonna
pocket
get, like-
knife with sweatpants.
All my clothes are dirty.
All my clothes are dirty. All my clothes with pockets.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay.
I don't
Still
I don't
weird.
think it's that weird. There's a lot of guys.
You have too many knives in here.
They just got sent to us. They like
They're gifts.
the knife company just sent them to us.
It's
What am I
true.
supposed to do with them?
Now they're just
I
our
don't know.
toys. We just play
They're just
with them.
sitting there. I didn't like actively go buy 6 knives and bring them here and just be like, hey guys, look how cool I am. I'm a knife guy.
I
You gotta get
lost.
a butterfly knife.
I lost one of my big, like, you know, the big, like, the really big knife in your knife set. What's that big one called? The chef's knife.
The Jackhawk 9000.
That's not what it's called, but the big one. I somehow lost it, and I had it when I
What?
moved, and I used it, and it's just gone one day, and it's I haven't
Maybe your
found it.
Do you have a
Roommate-
party?
I don't have a roommate.
Maybe your roommate had it underneath their pillow just because they're freaked out by you.
No, I'm like, no, I didn't have a party. I
They saw
live
that
alone.
jacket and they're like, I'm gonna hold on.
Yeah.
To this.
Is it in the inside pocket of that jacket of yours?
Wait a minute. Yeah, no,
Holy shit.
no,
It's
that's
just a
something you
meat
would do.
cleaver.
Yeah.
Meat cleaver. No, I just don't know what happened to it. It's kind of weird, but okay. Last but
I
not
think
least,
that was the first ever top one that you guys wouldn't agree with me on. Like at least
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of fun to like brag about how hungover you are.
Like I
I
don't think
mean,
Not in like a I don't know. I thought I explained it better than what I just did right there, but
I get what you're saying, but if I'm going to be bragging about how hungover I am, it's going to be because I want people to just like know that leave me alone today. Like
Oh.
I'm not feeling well. Like, oh, I'm so hungover. But
yeah, more so it's me bragging that I am functioning even though I'm hungover is
Mhm.
more so what it is.
good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your
all
number
right,
one?
number one, Bailey.
Number one, and you guys are totally going to agree with this. The best thing about being hungover is water tastes like absolute magic. Magic. Gold, liquid gold going
Doesn't-
down my guzzle. Literally, like,
Your guzzle.
I don't know. What do you want to call it? Throat, whatever.
Your gullet.
Do you
Gullet.
ever
Oh, that's what I meant. Guzzling water down my gullet. There you go.
do you ever like wake up in a drunken stupor at like 3 a.m.
You're
You
like-
just stumble around for your glass of 3-day-old water and just chug it
A
anyway.
picture of SpongeBob where he's like all dry.
I was just gonna say I actually do that. I wake up hungover and I'm laying in bed and I just start going, what?
You got the worst cotton mouth of your life.
Yes.
Trying to
It tastes
fix
so
it.
good.
Yes. Very satisfying.
I don't need
Best
it.
thing.
So
I
water,
don't
just
need it.
a simple thing needed for human function.
I don't need
Hey,
it.
I'm such a bad water drinker
I don't
too
need
normally,
it.
and I'm working on it. But
You-
I don't need it.
I
I need
Bailey,
it.
he's gonna keep doing it until we acknowledge him.
No, that was what SpongeBob does. He keeps
Yeah.
saying, I don't need it. And then he screams, I need it. So,
Yeah. And then Patrick does the same thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it was a good episode.
Great
It was a
episode.
great
Miss
episode.
it.
Yep.
Wish they still made it.
Mhm.
No, water's good.
Okay, you guys, you know what I mean though. That definitely is the best.
I
thing
would
about
say
being
I don't
hungover.
have this on my list, but I would say an honorable mention here is that you were drinking the night before, and when you wake up, that pee that you take
The first
is
one.
amazing.
See,
So
girls, that's not a
satisfying.
thing for
Oh
girls.
my god, it's satisfying. And then you crawl back into bed. That's it's like
you don't
a-
fully open your
Wasted
eyes.
day.
yeah. You're like, oh, I wake up and you're like, I need it. You drink a glass of water and then you take a pee and go back to bed.
Mhm.
The best.
You just fall back into bed sideways.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. And like, I know I'm like a grown man that's like pretty big guy, but you still like crawl up into a ball like you're like a little kid.
Fetal position.
Oh,
Yeah.
I curl up in a ball
Yeah.
and I put the
Knees to
blankets
chest.
over my head, even if
Mhm.
the room's dark. Blankets
Like,
are over my head, and
when
You
you're-
Dungify your bed.
Yes. when you-
literally, I want to feel like I'm back in the womb. That's how I want to
Exactly.
feel. Like,
Yeah. No matter how old or big or small you are, when you're hungover, you want to crawl up in the fetal position. Only psychopaths like sprawl out and act like they're
yeah.
comfortable.
No, I'm like,
Tight.
A
You got
ball.
to keep everything tight.
You just a hungover
yeah, Miles,
person.
keep everything tight.
you de-age every time you're hungover. Age is no longer a thing. You're a 4-year-old kid again that
That's
just
true.
wants water and naps.
A 4-year-old hungover kid.
So, but
Yes.
So do you milk drunk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think that you would want your mom to take care of you when you're hungover or not?
No.
Because I don't think, not my mom. My mom would be like, get out of bed. You're going to feel better if you get out of bed and go do something. I'm like, no.
Yeah, my mom would be like, you're pathetic. Like, get your own water, make your own. Actually, she'd make me food. She just likes to do that. But she'd just be like, ugh, you're a waste of space today.
My mom would do walk into the room and just whip open the blinds or something. That's
just
like,
to be a savage.
can we talk? My mommy's in high school, like before like school. That's how she'd wake me up. She wouldn't say anything. She would just come open the blinds. That was the worst thing that my mom did growing up, I think.
See, my mom wasn't home when I woke up for school. My dad had to get me up, so he'd just knock and move on.
No. Oh my God. It worked though, I guess.
Got up.
She couldn't just turn the lights on. It had to be the full blinds.
No, I was a heavy sleeper, so it had to be the blinds. Yep. Tyler, what's your number one?
My number one, Bailey kind of touched on it on her number 3, but I get this weird rush canceling plans with people. And hangovers are the perfect excuse to cancel anything that's not super important.
I can't say that I've canceled many things because of a hangover, to be honest.
Really?
And I'm not
Like
talking
something
about
you don't want to do, though.
like serious things. You can't get out of serious things. But if it's like, oh, I was supposed to bring my dog to the dog park with my buddy, and I could just cancel that shit immediately, and it's a perfect excuse for that. Or I'm supposed to go
It's
like,
too weird.
or I'm supposed to go like ice fishing, and I don't want to. I want to sleep in. It's the perfect excuse.
I actually will keep some of that stuff on my schedule because like you want to be in bed all day, but like your mom says, like you actually do sometimes feel better by going and doing stuff. It gets me out of the house, maybe gets me to take a shower, clean up, whatever. So I actually kind of leave that stuff on my schedule once in a while.
No, I love canceling shit just to watch Netflix.
Mm-hmm. I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't really have a ton of stuff the next day after I drink.
I always schedule so much stuff for Sunday because I know there's nothing going on Sunday.
Yes, there is. It's
And-
recovery day.
Yeah. And then I get really hammered on Saturday and it ruins it.
And then Sundays suck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My number one is a lot like Tyler's food one, but it's basically that like the shitty, greasy food that you do eat is like orgasmic. Like tastes
But
that
me
much
saying
better.
water was orgasmic was like, oh, Bailey said water. And he's like, greasy food, orgasmic. Same
I
thing.
just
Water's
said-
way better.
I just said,
Greasy food over water? Which one would you take when you're hungover? You can only have one.
well, you have to drink water, otherwise you're going to die.
Exactly.
Being hungover is literally just dehydration. So you got that done. You've now hydrated. I'm not saying that drinking a glass of water is orgasmic. I'm talking the juiciest, greasiest burger you could ever eat. That's orgasmic.
Think about how appreciated every DoorDash driver is on Sundays at about 12:30. You wake up in your drunken stupor, you slam your glass of water, you take the majestic pee right away, and you just
Crawl back into bed and then you pull your phone up and order DoorDash.
You cancel all your plans. You get your DoorDash, you take a nap, and it's the perfect Sunday.
They probably meet a lot of interesting people on Sundays.
Yeah.
See a lot of things they don't want to see.
No, a lot of oversized sweatshirts and hoods up when they
Yep,
receive stuff
yep.
at the door.
Hood up,
I-
strings pulled tight.
That's another
sunglasses
great thing.
on.
Another great thing about being hungover is if you're wearing a sweatshirt, that hood is up at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
you guys don't agree that like bad food tastes even better when you're hungover?
No, it
I
does.
don't know.
Yeah. You guys are looking at me like that was an insane thing for me to say.
No,
I
it's just
didn't
like
disagree.
insane that you made fun of my water.
Bailey's
being
just-
a
I didn't
hurtful
make
thing.
fun of your. I
You
literally.
did. You both mutually made fun of me. You're like, okay, Bailey, water. Like
We did not do that. I just made a joke of like
Yeah, you
water
did.
is good.
Tyler's like, okay.
It wasn't like that.
It was
Yeah.
like that. Okay. We'll let
this
the
is
people
going
decide.
great.
Fine.
I don't.
I will
underst-
agree. Greasy food is great.
No, but it's
It is,
better
it is.
when you're hungover.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like you know how like you maybe eat some good food throughout the day, and you're like, oh, I'm doing good, and then you eat a bad thing. It tastes like bad food tastes bad. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you feel the guilt. That was my whole first point. There's no guilt.
there's
for
no
eating
guilt.
that.
You combine no guilt, and it just tastes better. Like bad food doesn't taste the same all the time. It's your mood definitely determines how good bad food is.
Like a delivery pizza hits different hungover than it does. on a regular Tuesday.
Like for lunch on a Tuesday, it's like, yeah, this actually kind of sucks.
That's the day you got the hardos dabbing the grease off with the paper towels. But on Sunday hungover, they're like slopping
They're
it
literally
up.
squeezing it into their mouth.
Yep.
Like
what?
Like when you're putting frosting on a cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the grease. So nice try, Bailey.
He dungifies the pizza.
Yeah, there you go. You dungified the pizza. Don't wink at me. I was going to say something.
Adding a wink to like most of this conversation makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Or should we talk about farts?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to crawl up into a ball in my bed. Wink. Way better.
You're like, what are you insinuating?
No, nothing. What are you going to say about farts?
Just that Miles is obsessed with them, talking about them.
No, so we were coming up with hot dish ideas, and I was like, we were talking about something, and I was like, oh, relationships wise, like when is it like okay to like start farting in front of the other person?
That's a good question. When is it?
I know, and then I like used it as an example, like
girls
10
don't
more.
fart.
Wrong.
That's right. That's right.
Did you wink?
Yeah, I did.
You know what my dad used to tell me? He said that girls don't fart until you're dating, and they don't poop until you're married.
That's true.
That is, I'm sure,
Pooping is worse
correct.
than farting.
I think.
Well, pooping is way worse than farting.
Are you serious? Farts are more likely to smell than poop, I think.
You'd rather someone stand there and poop their pants than fart their pants?
You took that so out of context.
Would you rather have someone fart their pants or poop their pants, Bailey?
It's such a stupid question for you to ask me.
Hey. Wink. Wink.
Definitely fart your pants.
Yes.
Please. Thank you.
So
Okay.
You can be sneaky
Right.
with the other one, though.
Yeah.
You can like go hide in the basement.
So
Take
I
your own.
wasn't going to bring up farts. Bailey did. So clearly she likes
This is
farts as
yeah.
well.
No, Miles just like talked about it for like 20 minutes the other day.
Maybe that's not a duster. That's a crop duster. She's wearing. Hey.
That was quick.
Wink.
Yeah. Very good.
That was solid. That was a decent top 3. I think we should have done the DMV looking back at it.
Yeah, well, now it's a teaser for next time.
I actually I'll go
come back.
I actually have to renew my license, so I'll go to the DMV here in the future.
I need to change my
so all 3 of us will go to the DMV.
I'm not going again. I sat there for 3 hours
You
today.
went, so make sure you write some stuff down, and then we'll do the DMV one later.
Okay.
That sound good? So Bailey, how's the hot dish going as we kind of close out this segment?
It's going good. I feel like the more episodes we get into and we do, the more you can really just see our personalities kind of shine through too. And the more we're just kind of shooting shit
getting a little
together.
bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
More of a groove, as we'd say.
Yeah. And we're coming up with like more fun things to talk about.
Yeah, when you start, it's like, I don't really know what we're going to talk about. And then you guys are starting to dial that in a little bit. I think it's been good.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you're listening to this, you got to go check out the Hot Dish podcast. Don't forget the in there. Bailey and Allie are on there. I'm glad that you came on solo this time. Allie was on solo before, and so we're kind of just rotating it through. And
my time to shine.
it's your time to shine in your duster.
That's why I wore it.
It's her time to shine. Wink.
Exactly. There you go.
Great audio for us to just be winking.
Well, you got to whisper it. Wink.
And new episodes are out on Tuesdays
If
now.
you notice that my winks have just been progressively getting worse, I'm just like doing like
now
just
he's
jerking
looking
my head.
like he's got a little bit
He's
of a
kinda-
lazy eye going on there.
Just say, hey guys, I'm hungover.
He's drunk already.
I'm hungover. It's awesome.
I got
bragging
so
about it.
hungover last night.
I got so hungover last night. That actually would be
believe
a
you said
great
that.
shirt.
Oh, that would be
great.
funny.
I got so hungover last night. Jake, start making that shirt. Is
That would
he
be
even
a good
here?
one. I'd wear that. I'm sure.
I would actually.
I feel like
That's.
he's always here. He just lives here.
I'm so hungover last night.
I was so
damn it.
hungover.
No, you say whatever you want.
On the shirt though.
Yeah, I got so hung.
Yeah, I got so hungover last
Mm-hmm.
night. That's good. That's funny.
And then the only people that will get it are the ones that listen to this specific
No, but it's a fun
segment.
play.
I also be like,
No, it's a fun
idiot.
play on words that everyone will understand. Like it's kind of like I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
Mhm.
Like it's kind of like that.
yep. Exactly.
That's also a great shirt. Oh my god. It's almost like someone's already done that one. So that's how the sauce is made.
Yeah.
Bailey, that's how we come up with t-shirt ideas right there.
Wink.
I'll come up with a good one.
What do you
soon.
think of our new merch?
That's new?
Yeah, brand new. It's came out 2 days ago when this airs.
You know, I like it. I like the spilled beer can there too. And let me see the back. Turn a little more, dude.
Read it out loud.
Well, I want to read in the mic. The beers are going down easy.
Wink.
With one that's fallen over. That's good. You know what? I like them because I didn't know that it was a You Betcha shirt at first until I saw the back, and then I was like, "That's sick." I like your new pull on it.
Beers are going down easy. Actually, this is. I'm already done with mine.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah, you know the Vodka Boy designed this shirt.
He did.
Yeah.
Good job, Vodka Boy.
If anyone doesn't know who Vodka Boy is, he is the host of the Hot Dish podcast, aka Midwest.
He's not the host.
The producer. Producer.
Jake thinks he's the host. You better get after him for that.
He's been walking around talking about how he's the host.
Yeah, I mean, he's been butting in to talk quite a bit on there lately, so I'm gonna have to talk with him.
Hey,
from now on, we'll give you the board. You can mute him whenever you want.
Yes.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. Yeah, just right up in front of me too, so I can just be like, anyways.
Yes. Good move. All right, go check out Bailey and Allie's podcast, The Hot Dish. We're gonna take a break, and then we got Dude Dad on the podcast this week. This is going to be wild.
Dude Dad.
Dude Dad.
Is that you?
No, that's the guy we do videos with. Dude Dad. His name's Taylor.
I don't think I've met him.
You have not.
Am I missing something? Why is this so funny?
It's not funny. It's
Tyler's laughing.
It's kind of funny.
Are you just laughing because I asked him if it was you?
No, it's a little funny.
It's literally, it was just Dude Dad's on next.
Dude Dad. Okay, cool.
All right, guys. We would like to welcome on to the podcast Mr. Taylor Kelmis, a.k.a. Dude Dad, all the way from Fort Collins, Colorado. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, here's the deal. I'm a fan, so I'm going about my day last week. So here I am. I'm in my truck. I'm having some quiet time on the phone, just chilling out, right? I've been sitting in there long enough that the dome lights have turned off and the garage lights have turned off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Power move.
And I saw the video from the week before where Ryan did his diss track and like called Miles out. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. So I'm listening. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then you drop my name. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's great. Good. It was good. I'm like, all right, awesome. And then the diss gets over, and Ryan is so shattered that he feels like he needs to diss me to take off some of the pressure that he just got.
More so,
is that what happened?
More so fired up rather than shattered.
Fired up. Okay.
Fired up.
Yeah. I thought the same thing, Taylor. I thought the same thing when he had a ricochet shot on you, said he would rather work concrete than work for you. I thought that was maybe a little too far, a little bit of a ricochet shot, but...
I don't know. Like, I've worked concrete. I don't know if Ryan has ever been near that type of work or not.
Ooh.
I can tell you
it has started.
It would be much better to work for me than working concrete.
So this is the side of the Dude Dad page that I would love to see of what you do when you're scolding your children for messing up.
Oh.
That's what this kind of feels right now, and I kind of like it. This is the side of Dude Dad we need to see.
Yeah, here's the thing. I am a very nice person, and that's the way I put myself out there. That's just who I am. If you know me, you know that. But if you're gonna take a ricochet dig at me for no reason at all on your podcast that gets millions and millions of listens, that's just not okay, and I'm gonna bring the heat.
Okay.
Well, I also have a 2-year non-compete, so that was part of it.
Oh yeah.
You made it sign a 2-year non-compete.
Yeah.
Well, of course. It's also something about brand loyalty. I live and die by the You Betcha brand, and in my mind, I could just never see myself working for anybody else outside of the You Betcha brand.
That is a great
which
political
was part of it.
spin, Ryan. I like that.
And I mean,
politician for sure.
I live and die by the YB, and that's what it is.
Now, other things you could go with, Ryan, is I just wouldn't want to live in Colorado. That would be a good one you could have.
I would love to live in Colorado.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't think we need to talk about this anymore. I think we got to put our chips on the table, and I think you just gotta let it rip. So you have Taylor, you have done a diss track of your own, but
Yeah.
if the funeral vibes weren't enough last week, this is going to be like a prayer chant at his funeral because he doesn't even have a beat with this. He's just going to go slam poetry right off the dome here at Ryan.
Here's the deal, Miles. In Fort Collins, when you diss somebody, you don't have a beat. Out here on the streets, we just do a raw, okay? And there's so much disrespect in this track, there's literally not room for a beat. That's what's going on. Okay?
I'm ready.
Also,
All right.
I watched 8 Mile like 6 times.
Well, you
so
look like Eminem right now. You got the beanie on. You got that was the vibe today.
It's because I watched 8 Mile like 6 times.
Is that a
just to get
doodad? Is that a doodad hat?
Of course it is.
Turn it around. Well, turn it around. Get some branding in there.
For the brand.
Turn it around.
This isn't about brand representation right now. This is just about complete disrespect.
All right, let's just do it.
Give it to
All
me.
right.
Go
Here
for
we
it. All right, we welcome to the stage DJ Doodad.
Ryan, the T-shirt guy. Yo, you think you're so fly, but your inbox is bone dry. DMing yourself to pass the time, one up by the camera guy. How? I'm sending a voicemail. You're waiting on calls. I was viral before you had hair on your breakfast ball. Oh! It's cool Miles put you in that video. I did notice no lines, though. Silence. You're not a detractor. You have the it factor of a background actor. You're a disaster. You'd rather work concrete than work for me, but you'd obviously be better just folding laundry. So keep folding shirts, little squirt. Meanwhile, Jade does all the real work. So why you gotta diss, man? Why you gotta dig? You probably think I'm hot when I'm wearing a wig. Just go home, boy. Eat your Cheerios. Just don't choke when your wife shows you my videos.
Oh my God.
Oh, this
Ryan sucks. Oh my God. Oh.
And that's what all of Doodad's merch looks like. So
Oh, there we go.
that was fire.
Oh, okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
Once
Hey, now available on doodad.com. Ryan sucks.
We're gonna
for
bleep
those
that out.
listening to this, he is wearing a shirt that just says Ryan sucks with tape on his shirt. So that was legit. That was good. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. I also, Heidi, thanks for showing up. That's a great look for you. I like
My
the
unborn child in here.
yeah. What a performance, even pregnant. That was a great job. God, we didn't have like hype men behind us. That was a good addition to it.
Thank you. Yeah.
That was really good.
Ryan, you have anything to say?
Yeah, I mean, I would just like to contribute my 2 cents. Jake, I don't need a beat. I'm just gonna go ahead and spit this
Of
beat
course, okay.
off the top of my head. I would like everyone to pray for Doodad because he's about to be dead. It's funny how rent-free I was living in your head after one little comment set you over the edge, but I'm glad you're here because I feel like we needed to talk. Unfortunately, today's your funeral, so come with me. Let's take a walk. So Taylor, one thing you don't know about me is the intensity I bring to work, to life, to the shit I have to sing. I can't let you off the hook. Are you kidding me? That 5 stages video can wait. I'm about to skate circles like Gretzky. Wait, 5 stages? That sounds familiar. Ding. You're right. Shit. Man, that one's got a sting. I'm sorry, Taylor. I know you're sad. Thinking you can come on here to roast the T-shirt guy without knowing I have no fear. But I appreciate the try. I'm sure you had a lot of fun. Wait, one more thing. Husbands at Target seem like a one and done. Oh, by the way, that blue check mark's cute. I wish I had one for myself. On second thought, fuck that. I'm too busy stacking the shelf. T-shirts over here, T-shirts over there. Say it with me, Taylor. I'm the fucking T-shirt guy of Bel Air.
The T-shirt guy of Bel Air. Okay.
Boom, baby. Let's go.
I actually had no idea that you were gonna do that.
Well, I fucking did it.
I had that was not planned. Ryan did that all on his own. Now, to be fair, Ryan, me and Taylor did talk about that he was gonna also do a 5 stages, so that was kind of a low blow.
Yeah. Also, the ding sound effect has been in my folder library for 4 years. I've used it in other videos long before that. So you don't own the ding sound effect, Ryan.
God, okay, honestly, okay, guys, that felt good. I'm glad we got that all out of there. As true Midwesterners, can we all just be friends now?
Oh, just to be clear, I've already written out my DM apology.
I was gonna message you too.
So Midwest.
I said, Taylor, I love you. I love you.
You know,
Man.
I even asked, texting Miles all week, hey, this is getting pretty harsh. Is he gonna be okay? Is this gonna be all right? I don't want to be too
I was literally I was doing the same exact thing.
So I'm so glad that you worked in the Jade comment, because Ryan, I did slip him a little inside info that he should throw in that Jade does all the work. That was money. Also, can you repeat the line about the breakfast balls again? That was
good.
Okay. All right, let me just walk you through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on this.
There's a lot to unpack here.
That was good. Good.
Ryan, the T-shirt guy, you think you're so fly, but you inbox, it's bone dry. That's just taking a jab at the fact that you're not an influencer. But DMing yourself to pass the time, one-upped by the camera guy.
Great line.
I have to imagine when Tyler came onto the ship that there had to have been a little bit of Miles is spending all this time with Tyler now. So I'm that's what that was. And then I'm sending to voicemail. You're waiting on calls. I was viral before you had hair on your breakfast balls.
That was the line of the whole thing for me. That was
really
money. You are very old, actually, by the way.
I 2 years older than you.
Yeah, you have been doing it a long time though. How long? 6 years?
We just rounded off 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been a journey, man, and
is this your first time doing a diss track in your 5-year career of doing content?
I think it's the first time I've ever done a diss track. I'm trying to think if I've ever made a rap video. Probably some.
You made that parody video of the Blink-182 one in diapers. That was.
Yep, did that.
Do you look at that video now and go that was pretty cringy, or are you just hey, it was funny?
No, I like that video. I look at that video now and go, man, that was a lot of production value.
For not as many views as what you get now, is what you're saying?
Yeah, but the good thing is about a video like that is that 2 years later, you can repost it now that your audience is tripled, and you get all these new eyeballs on it, and they just think it's this gem because they've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Because it was well produced back then, but you didn't have the audience to get it anywhere,
Yep.
But,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then I put the you probably think I'm hot when I'm wearing a wig line in there because
so good.
I knew that
Yep.
I knew that if Ryan did a diss track that might be a way that he would try to come at me.
Good call.
The whole wig wearing thing.
Good call.
And
the cross dressing thing. Let's call it what it is. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. There's I feel like I found the art to the whole cross dress thing, because when I first did it years ago for something else, I put the boobs in and everything, and then we realized that was too far.
Yeah,
it was too far. So it was just the wig. That's all you need. And when I made that first one, I was like, here's the thing. If this doesn't work, I'm never doing one of those ever again. Yep. Because it felt weird or whatever.
And then it blew up, and you're like,
what everyone asked for.
Yeah, so, now you're like, okay, now I'm the cross-dressing dude dad guy, which is tough.
Yeah. So now I try to space those videos out so that, you know, like when I go to Disneyland with Penn and we're like shooting videos all day and he's getting recognized all day. And then we switch into the mom mode and I put my wig on, immediately get recognized.
Ooh,
That's awesome. No, those videos are really funny. I am in the process of finishing building a home, and so your renovation one of like shiplap everywhere, shiplap this, shiplap that with your wife, it was a good one for sure. It made me laugh. So
I thought you were gonna say you are in the process of making your own cross-dressing video.
Oh no, no! All I do to be a woman in videos is I just throw a cardigan on, and people know.
yeah. So, and it's great because you hit that character really well. The beard though is so distracting because you have this nice, luscious, just manly ass beard, and it's so hard to get around.
Yeah, luckily I trimmed it up, so maybe I can do a girl video again. So
there you go. Or make her wear a little flowering mask.
Yes, there we go. Yep,
there
maybe
you go.
With some clever saying on the mask about like, but first coffee or something like that.
But first Jesus.
Leave room for Jesus.
Leave room for Jesus.
Appreciate you coming on, man. This is I got the text. I was actually on the road, and I was like, we posted it, and I was like, we'll see if Taylor finds this clip out or not. He's gonna text me at some point, and I was just waiting for it. And then you texted me, and I just laughed. And you're like, what the hell, Ryan?
The hype man was great too, by the way. I think that also just kind of set it over.
I think you won. You definitely won best like entertainer of the year. You know, like in
oh yeah,
you know, like supporting stars.
Yeah, music awards. They have like entertainer of the year. Yeah, you won entertainer of the year on this thing. I think with the.
I just beat out all of the legit country singers.
Yes. Yeah, maybe you can we can turn this go on the road. Do like Nick Cannon, Wild and Out.
Well, my thought is maybe this just becomes a thing where like everybody just makes Ryan diss tracks.
Hey, I'm all for it. I will sit there and I will
and then
write.
Ryan, you get to do them back. You know?
Even better. It's like who's next?
And by like episode 100, you'll be really good.
Yeah,
because you'll be working on it so much.
Well, like we'll just have like a new guest on, and we'll just be like, hey, by the way, before we end this, would you like to diss Ryan? Just like throw it in at the end of stuff.
Real quick, what do you not like about Ryan?
Just lay it all out there. Every single episode. I wouldn't mind that. For me, it's just like who's next, you know.
Oh, okay. He's got a list.
Okay, so before I leave though, I will say this is almost like the end of all my like videos where I like do that little like sappy thing at the end.
Yes.
You know, so you chime in the music, find some soft music here. But what I will say, Ryan, is that I had a conversation with Miles maybe like a month and a half ago where we just did like kind of a big debrief of like, how's it going, man? And I remember telling him how much more confident that you seem compared to a year ago.
Yeah.
That like just having done this podcast and, you know, just being around it more, like I've just seen you grow so much. So, you know,
I appreciate
good
that,
job
man.
with growing. And,
No, I appreciate that 100%.
Yeah, we actually kind of just talked about that too on the last episode because it was episode 100. So this is episode 101 about like when we started, how absolutely dog crap we were at podcasting to where we are now
It was bad.
Is been good. So there you go, Ryan.
that. So
You do the just tear them all the way down and then just give them one compliment and then everyone feels good at the end, right?
There's like this
I
comment.
just don't want to. Yeah.
There's like
I
this
don't wanna
common.
see the haters. Yeah.
There's like this common theme of like people just bashing breakfast balls. What? Come on, you guys. This is fun.
They're not coming.
Oh.
This is going good.
This might be even worse than the diss track, but I've got a bunch of ideas for breakfast ball videos.
Fuck.
Do you want my
Not yet.
Too soon.
Not yet,
Too soon.
We'll we'll talk next week.
Yeah, maybe you guys talk next week and you can do some ghost writing for them.
I'm not gonna write it. I'm just gonna be like, hey, you should be doing this, because it like winter's happening, so you can't go golf, but there's still like a ton of stuff you could do with golf while there's snow on the ground.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree, but they seem to not take my advice either, Taylor. So
I'm gonna make you you're gonna make the call after that diss track. I'm gonna make you make the call.
Hey, I've got to call you.
Wow, that's part of the diss track. You said I make the calls, you leave the voicemails.
or no, he sends people the voicemail.
Okay. Yeah.
I push him to voicemail.
I got
so now,
I missed 4 calls during this thing. I just keep pushing voicemail. And you're sitting on your phone going like, when are they gonna call?
Money moves.
So now he's so afraid to call you that you're just gonna send him right to voicemail. So you probably won't get that call.
That would be the best diss.
It's not even gonna ring.
And like it's gonna ring once and just straight to voicemail.
Yeah, it's not even gonna ring.
It's not even my voice. It's just like, you've reached 323.
The voicemail box is not set up at this time.
That's Charlie.
Yeah.
Well, we had Charlie on and we were talking about when he like how much car troubles he's had in all of the shoots that we've had, and he's always good for a hot mess story.
For sure, he's the hot mess of the group.
Yes.
Of probably a lot of groups.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say so as
internet.
well. Cool, man. I appreciate you taking the time and thoroughly putting Ryan in his place today. He needs that once in a while. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching this back so I can.
Yeah, because you couldn't see us.
Well, that too, and then I can listen to Ryan's new burns and get fired up again. So I gotta go fire off my apology DM before I see it.
Yeah,
that'd be the only DM I've got of 2021. So
yeah,
thanks for that.
That'd be good. Cool, man. We'll this has been fun. We'll have to try and think of some more creative stuff to have you on where we can do some cool, fun stuff on the podcast here. Hope all is well in Colorado. Keep doing your thing. For those who don't actually have never seen a video of yours or any of the videos we've done together, before you go, you got a new show on the Magnolia Network, right?
Yeah, an episode just came out yesterday. Our first episode came out on Discovery Plus. So Discovery owns Magnolia, and Discovery just launched a streaming platform like Netflix, except it's just all Discovery's library.
Yep.
So anyway, the show will be on Magnolia, but they're previewing all of the Magnolia stuff that's coming out in a few months on Discovery Plus. So if you want to go see the first episode of our TV show, Super Dad, go to Discovery Plus, get the 7-day free trial, check it out. It's super fun.
Nice. Yeah, and then you can just find you at Dude Dad on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the whole thing. Guys, thanks for tuning in to episode 101 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. This one was all over the map, which is always fun. But before you go, make sure that you subscribe, give us a rating, give us a review. We'll maybe read that review on the podcast. And if you could, just send it to a friend that you think might enjoy the podcast. So, as always, I am Miles, the You Betcha Guy, and may your ranch always be runny, your bush lattes forever be cold. Cheers, guys.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.